Uh, Good afternoon, I must say, because it's 12:10. So I think we can begin our very first training program, a practical guide to begin in machine learning in Python. Yay! Thank you. So my name is Joseph, and I'm vice president of the data science club. So and I'm also in charge of training team. So if you have any questions, or if you just want to know what programs we have, then just let me know, okay? And so this training program is designed for total beginners who are worrying too much about your futures, but you're the first semester in UT Dallas as a BA student or ITM students or any people here. Yeah, so I prefer students who haven't had any prior experience in Python, since if you already have a lot of experience, then this course, I think it's not that useful because you already knew a lot of stuff, right? So and this event is free and open for data science club members. So, but undergrad, grad student, and even doctoral students are welcome. And so this course will be about sharing personal experience and general learning path with the following Q&A session. So yeah, shall we begin? So this slide is was me 1 year ago. Just I majored business in undergrad university, and I liked marketing. So I didn't touch any statistics or mathematics or operations or management science. I just like to talk about the theories, right? Like what would be like our target customers and how about the pricing stuff. So regarding data science or machine learning or even Python, I have no idea at all. I mean, I know the snake Python, but I don't know how to deal with the whole coding. So I know nothing. So if you just feel the same way I was a year ago, this place will help you to improve your skills and open your eyes to in this field. So after I came here just a year ago, there are so many things I have to cover, School, you're taking school course, right? Yeah, and Python, and R, Hadoop, SAS, and mathematics, statistics, and blah, 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 blah. And a lot of, senior students talk about how to get a job, how to start a project, but they don't tell me the important stuff. They just tell me, just do it as soon as possible. So the whole information is spilled in my head, but I have no idea when or where or how to start. So this is my status, like 1 month after I got here. Everything's black. I feel real frustrated, because like here a lot of students are from India, and you guys are like majored in engineering and already have long years of working experience. So yeah, whenever I compare myself to you guys, I just feel like, oh, I should have done this. I should have studied more, this stuff. But I know one thing, that I will never give up. So I made a 1 whole year strategy, because I can improve my skills in a short time, right? So I just made a long, big picture stuff. So my strategy would be divided into 3 steps. So first one is a get big picture, because if I don't have a big picture and just get to learn like Scala or Spark, then it would be like in hell. I don't know like much of a thing and just learn the specific stuff like that, then I'll be confused more. So I want to try to get a big picture first, and then divide and conquer. As we eat pizza, right? We don't eat pizza as a whole bunch of pizza in 1 month, right? We just divide it and eat them all, right? And my final step would be challenge myself. So I want to push myself to my limit. So that, I mean, like hackathon, right? Or any competition. I want to be in the environment that force me to improve my skills at the higher level. So first one, do you know Udemy? How many people know Udemy? So yeah, this is the, I think this is the cheapest and easiest way to take an online course for data science. So I gave 4 stars on the Udemy because it's kinda cheap. You know, it's like $10, and it will give you like 100 hours of videos, and it's really easy. So it just gives you the general big picture and general information and how to, you know, just taste some of them. And it's accessible because you can just log into the laptop and just watch everything you want. So yeah, question?
Does it have an expiration date or expiration?
No. You don't have any, and it also gives you a certificate when you finish the course. It looks fancy, but yeah. So yeah, that's all. Yeah. So I took like 10 Udemy courses, like data science, TensorFlow, big data, and Python, SQL, a lot of things. So I mean, it's easy, right? All I have to do is just follow the step-by-step course and do some easy little homeworks, and I get, you know, confidence, right? Yeah, I can do this. But the reality is, I think I know something, but I forget everything, like in 2 seconds, right? Because it is too easy, so that it doesn't, like, it just evaporates just, yeah, at the same time. And it doesn't explain much about the logics or the theories behind the algorithms like that. So it's easy to get a picture, but we don't know how to draw the picture, if you understand me. Yeah, so, but it's efficient for me because as a total beginner in Python, I have no idea what Python do and what data scientists do. So this helped me understand the whole forest. So I moved to the next step, is reading a lot of books. So like there are like, you can see the screen, there are like deep learning, statistics, forecasting, database, Spark, linear algebra, and so on and so on. So these are the books I read, and these helped me a lot. So it was, this is like, I was feeling like it was hard, but I did it, and I'm confident now again, because I feel like I'm knowledgeable, you know, compared to the, I like just, you know, just listen to the course and follow the, you know, online course stuff. Because this is something I did by myself, and I write important stuff on my notes, and I try to remember it. I try to apply these theories into, you know, the whole homework or any project given in UTD. So, but still, I think I know something, but I don't know how or where I should use this. Because if we learn from the books, if there is a data set, it is already like cleaned, you know? We don't have to clean the data, or we have to do the data wrangling or feature engineering, just given. And all we have to do is, you know, kind of same. Just follow the books and follow the step-by-step. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know why the book is so expensive in US, but so I just gave 2 stars, because one book is at least like $20, right? So one of them are like 70, something like that. So I was like, what the, you know, heck. So yeah. And also accessibility, it's kind of heavy, but if you once buy it, or once you have the electronic version of ebooks, then it'll be, you know, easy to carry on. So this is the last step, the challenge myself. It's free, you know. It's free to get a data set from the Kaggle or any other competition sites, but it's really hard and difficult. I mean, we don't learn how to deal with the practical problems, right? Professor gives you and even fed you the homework, right? this is a data, so you use this formula and you can get this kind of data set. Then you will run algorithms and you will evaluate the data set in the way of blah blah blah. But this one, no one tells you, right? And most importantly, they have a price so that a lot of smart people just like pray for the money, right? They do their best. So there is no place for us to stand there. But it's still accessible because it's on online and you can read other people's kernels whenever you want. So it was like hell, It's literally a challenge, but I'm really confident now. This is a moment that I just felt like, oh yeah, I can do stuff about the data science. So I think I'm ready, and I'm ready to get a job or something. So this is my one whole year plan of the strategy. So I can say this is very successful, or it's proved to be the model of how to succeed in data science field as a beginner. But I must say this is quite good. It works for me. So if you are beginners, you can just take these steps if you like to do. So there would be my suggestions for each steps. So as I said, there will be 3 steps: Udemy, and reading books, and do some projects. So before I introduce you the specific steps and specific books or online courses, I would like to meet 2 guys. So this is Siraj, and this is kind of famous guy in YouTube in data science. So he's a funny guy and he's an amazing guy. So he tried to teach you a lot of stuff free, and yeah. So if you visit his GitHub, you will get a lot of project ideas. Or if you just visit his YouTube, then he will talk about like how to make a business with the knowledge of machine learning or like TensorFlow like that. So he's a like living angel for us. Especially I was really impressed by his this video, Learn Machine Learning in 3 months. So if you're interested, you can watch this video. But the point is, this is video for the general people. So, but we are different, right? We are UT Dallas students, and we have an amazing curriculum here. So we don't have to actually take a probability course, or we don't have to take additional mathematics course for the machine learning, because we can take from the school. So I followed this curriculum in 3 months, but I failed it, and because there are something different, and he required us to learn like TensorFlow in 1 week. So I think that's too much for me because I'm not that smart. So yeah, you can just subscribe his videos, and I'm sure he is helpful. So this guy is also a kind of popular guy in YouTube, Joma Tech. So he introduced the life of data scientist, but ironically, he get a software engineering job recently. So I think he's not a data scientist anymore, but he likes his job much. So he introduced like his money, how much he earn, and how does he think about the data science. So this will be fun. He's a really funny guy. Do you want to watch the video for a second? Okay. So let's watch the Siraj's video first. And next, before we go to the 3 steps, there will be 0 steps. So I strongly, firmly, and deeply recommend these guys. He's genius and angel, and I love his course. I love his videos, especially Through Blue, One Brown. This video, you must watch it. although even if you are already experienced in Python, where you know how to prove the definition of the whole linear algebra stuff, you still might have to watch this because he has amazing visualization skills to explain everything about mathematics and statistics in a really, really easy way. I mean, even the 3-year-old baby can understand about linear algebra or deep learning or, Fourier formula? No, this one I couldn't get it, but yeah. So about neural networks or vectors, calculus, please go to watch the 3 blue, 1 brown in YouTube. So I originally take the course from the Khan Academy. This is also the free open source online course website. And I figured out that this guy from the 3 blue, 1 brown and from the Khan Academy is the same guy. So if you watch the linear algebra in Khan Academy or calculus, you will just hear the familiar voices and you will love him. His voice is good, he's kind, and just believe me. I mean, you don't have to listen to other sentence from me, other words from me, but this one is the best. Okay, so for academic YouTuber, his subscribers are 2 million. This is amazing stuff. So next, this is the legendary course for linear algebra, as you already know. So this is MIT Open Courseware by Gilbert Strang, professor in the MIT. So this is legendary. So if you want to learn more, or if you have more time to spend on the linear algebra, then I recommend this. And so I think there will be like 14-week courses, and each video is like 1 hour, I guess. So yeah, it's not long, but when you watch this, you will feel you can feel like it's too much of theories. But if you just stand strong, then I think I'm sure you can get really important stuff from the linear algebra. So my recommendation in Udemy is Python for Data Science and Machine Learning Bootcamp by Jose Portilla. So I've taken like 10 courses in Udemy, but actually this is the only course I recommend. So if you are interested in any online courses in Python or TensorFlow or big data, you can try, but I mean $10 is not a big amount of money, but still, you can order some pizzas or CCs, So in that perspective, I might recommend this stuff, but I'm not sure about the others, so it's up to you. So yeah. So this is, there is a $23, but if you just visit the website at the right moment, at the right time, then it will be like $10. So yeah. That'd be right. So next is the books. I strongly recommend these 2 books. So the yellow book is an introduction to statistical learning with R. So since your first course would be R, right? Business analytics with R. So a lot of professors in UTD chose this book as a textbook. And I personally think this book is the best introduction book for R, machine learning in R. So you can read it 1 time, 2 times, just 5. I read this book 5 times, and I think this book is amazing. So you can go buy. I recommend to buy this book actually, because if you if you download the text files or the PDF file, it's hard to read sometimes, right? And if that we don't, so yeah, I recommend to buy the hardcover if you have a budget for the books. And you can go to the next book. It's called Hands-on Machine Learning with Scikit-Learn and TensorFlow. I love this book. I personally don't read many books from O'Reilly, but this book is I think when I just found this book, I just yelled Eureka. This is kind of helped me a lot. So this book tell me how to understand the whole theories with the mathematics. So if you take the Udemy course, all you do is just turn on the Python, open the Python, and just start from the logistic regression function, right? Logistic regression brackets run, but you don't understand anything behind the logic. You don't know what is logic, right? You don't know what's the output of the logistic regression. So it is probability, right? But we don't know that. We just see the output. All we have to do is just use our 10 fingers or 8 fingers, I don't know. But if you read this book and run the code, then you will feel much difference. So I strongly recommend these 2 books. But for people who want to learn more about the Python, there are 3 books. I read the contents of Machine Learning with Python Cookbook and Python for Data Analysis. And this is kind of different topics, but if you just read the whole stuff and if you understand the basic theory in the machine learning, then you can learn something more about the deep learning. This book is written by Ian Goodfellow and the amazing professors in MIT. So this is, yeah. And first one, I recommend to read Machine Learning with Python Cookbook if you wanna study how to prepare the data sets efficiently. Because like 80% of our job as a data scientist is preparing the data set, right? We just run a data like in an hour, right? It just takes up 5. I mean, if it is a big data, it will take like more times. But in our class, it will like run in 10 seconds at longest, right? But if you want to learn more about preparing the data set, how to join the data, how to merge the data sets, then it will be a perfect book. But I recommend to read this book by the chapter 8 because after chapter 8, the whole curriculum will be overlapped in this with the 2 books. So by the chapter 8 will help you a lot. Okay. Okay, so next one is the Python for Data Analysis, also from O'Reilly. This is the book specifically for the Scikit-Learn. So Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and like Seaborn. So these are the 4 libraries and packages we use the most in Python when we do the data science. So like it's kind of step by step, right? You can see that. So after you prepare the data set, you wanna how to visualize the data set or how to join or merge deeply or just prepare to run the algorithms. So this is a really interactive to each other, but I mean the depth is different, so that's why I prepared the 2 books for you. And the deep learning, this book is kind of biased to the mathematics behind the deep learning. So when you read the neural networks, I mean 3 blue, 1 brown, this amazing teacher will explain the whole thing in a visualization, like a graphical tools. But these professors explain everything in a like black letters, which hard to understand, right? Mathematics, like whole like pi stuff or like delta stuff, whatever. So, but still, this book is really well known for the deep learning. So, after you finish the whole books from the O'Reilly or the Springer, then you can definitely go to read these books. So all I want to say is you don't have to read this book or buy this book because I'm not from O'Reilly or MIT Press. I'm just here to introduce the book. So if you read the contents of the book, if it's possible, just go through. Like if you find that there are a lot of percentage of like preparing data set, then you can choose that book. It doesn't have to be exactly this book. Got it? Okay, so last one is the Kaggle. So Kaggle is merged by the Google, right? Microsoft? I think it's Microsoft. Yeah, so it's a huge data science competition. So you can begin with the 3 projects. These are the basic projects. So Titanic, machine learning from disaster. Second one is house prices, advanced regression techniques. And third one is digit recognizer. But you don't have to be, obsessing with this project. You don't have to run the project to impress the interviewer or impress myself even. After you read some books, you will understand the concepts, then you can run the books. So last year, I just started the project right away before I just understand the whole theory. And I just actually copied everything from the guy from Colonels who get gold medals or silver medals. But it's not helpful because I don't get any ideas behind the logic. So I recommend you to start these projects after you grasp some concepts in data science or machine learning in Python. And then you can start these 3 projects. And there are tons of projects, and there are a lot of deep learning projects like computer vision stuff. So yeah, you will spend a lot of time here. So yeah. This is bonus. So GitHub. This is a resume, literally a resume for us, right? So if you make a code and if you do a project, just upload your code to the GitHub and make a GitHub account and upload your stuff. It's really easy. It takes like 30 seconds, 30 seconds with the 4 lines of code. But I tried to search a lot of information about the GitHub tutorials, but they just go through too many stuff, like what is branch, how to check the status in an advanced way. But if you are just beginners like me, you can just type like 4 lines and everything is go up in your servers. So if I have a chance, I would talk more of the GitHub, but I mean, you are taking the professional development course, right? So when you write a resume, when you prepare the resume for the interview, just prepare the GitHub at the same time because it's kind of same stuff, right? So I mean, we had a workshop and we invited 2 professionals from AT&T at the kickoff, if you were there, and he kept talking about the GitHub, right? So if you have GitHub and if you have a data science project or deep learning project, something like that, then he'll love to hire us, right? So I mean, we can 100% trust our resumes, right? We can fake it or we can exaggerate it, but in GitHub, they will know. They will understand the codes. Then, yeah, this is the guy we are looking for, right? So, I strongly recommend to make your account today and start your GitHub life. It would be fun, It's really fruitful when you commit, Commit. First commit, enter, then it goes up to your server and see, this is my first project, So this is my last chapter. I have 3 regrets, and this is personal stuff, so you don't have to listen carefully. I mean, it's really personal stuff. I think I kind of get ADHD in my recent years, so I can focus on one thing. Well, I just, I don't know much things about data science, so whenever somebody recommend me to learn these, then I try this and try this and try this. So I can focus on one thing for a long time. Second one is about internships. So I'm kind of perfectionist, if you understand this meaning. Just I'm not perfect, I'm not a smart person, but I try to be perfect. So I didn't apply to any internship positions because I didn't think I was ready. And this is my biggest regrets, because you can start from today in a strategic way. So yeah, I think we can talk more about the internship with the other amazing guys from our club or other grad students here. My last one is, like Ken Jeong here. I mean, I have a small list of people I can trust. And because I want to study more, I just want to study in the library and I want to read the book for a whole day. So I try not to communicate with people, but that was wrong. So if you want to enjoy your life and if you want to balance your life with the, study and happiness, I recommend to go out and get some fresh air and go to some parties and hang out with the guys. I mean, you can enjoy it. Oh yeah, I have more slides. So yeah, as I told you, I started machine learning, and as I studied that, I just kind of feel that the trend is about deep learning, reinforcement learning, you know, or like automotive car or something like that. So I just, yeah, I quit learning machine learning. I just go to buy some deep learning books, and I read a bunch of them, and you know, so deep learning is kind of field of machine learning. So you have to understand machine learning well first. So yeah, and I also try to learn more of big data. I don't think I would be the data engineer, but I just feel very interested in big data because Hadoop ecosystem, like Spark or like Scala, something like that. So I just, yeah, try to learn more about them. And then I just, yeah, I go to the quant finance area because it looks fancy, right? It's algorithm trading. Like I use my algorithm to trade like $1 million. It looks amazing, right? Sounds good, but yeah, it doesn't. I mean, if you study more about the quant finance work, then you would understand why I kind of failed and why I stopped learning about these fields. So if you have any questions in financial analytics, you can ask me, but the easy ones, not hard ones, okay? So I would say you should focus. But it depends on the field that you are interested in. So if you want to be a data analyst, then you should focus on machine learning and visualization or SQL. But if you are interested in deep learning, then you should finish your machine learning in a short time, and you should read more books about neural network or just buy some server in AWS, Amazon Web Server, or like Google Cloudform, Google GCM. What is GCM?
GCP,
Oh, GCP. Yeah.
Google Cloud Platform.
Yeah, Google Cloud Platform, and run some deep learning code in the GPU. Yeah. So yeah, it depends on it. It's up to you, but yeah, you should. I mean, you don't have much time because we are competitive. I mean, we are on the competition, right? Because a lot of guys out there already know how to run the code, but we don't. So yeah, just focus. And we have an amazing website to get an internship, Handshake. So whenever you have a time, just feel free to go to the Handshake, log in there, and search about the information about the companies that I could apply for. And yeah, you can also visit Glassdoor and many other websites. So you can just get the general idea that who they are looking for and how much I will get paid, right? This is the really important thing, right? You are come here for the happiness, and for me, happiness is kind of equal to money. So if you agree with me. So apply right now, but with a strategy. I mean, I saw so many, my friends are like applying hundreds of the company, but sometimes it doesn't work, right? So you need the strategy, how to prepare, how to write a resume, and how to manage your GitHub account, like that. Yeah. And yeah, so I volunteered at a data science club in my first semester, and I met a lot of friends like Pooja here, and yeah, only Pooja here. But yeah, I just get to know the people, and I could understand a lot of international cultures. Like I don't know much about Indian cultures, but I love Indian food right now, and I understand the culture about the marriage, and how to. Yeah, that will be opportunity to talk this more. But yeah, this kind of stuff, it helped me, balance my life. So if you like to do that, just hang out with friends, just say hi to each other wherever you are. If you just go to the classrooms, don't stare at the screen quietly. Just say hi, and how are you, and talk about Texas. Yeah, open your mind, please. And you can also go to Meetup and meet real people outside. So there is a bunch of data science related meetups, DFW, yeah, Pythoneer or visualization meetups, so many things. Or if you like sports, you can also go there and see how to get, how to meet some friends. So this would be the last 2 slides, and we can actually listen to her. Yeah, so she's talking about the 3 points. The first one, we should know how to do with the data analysis, right? Using SQL or using a simple Python to join or merge the data. And second of all is about statistical modeling. So some people might question like that, like is statistics really important? Because I think it's not that related to the machine learning, right? Because no one is asking about the statistical project, right? They're like interviewers are looking for people who are good at Python or who are good at codings, but as she said, it's in the one of the interview questions. So, and I personally strongly think that statistics is really important. If you wanna work in the like any firms, statistics is something we can have as a strong point, because computer science major students might not know about the statistics, but we do, and this kind of stuff will help you go through the interview. So oh yeah, this is the video about a question: is statistic really important? So I think this question be solved. Okay. So next question is R versus Python. So we actually learned 2 programming languages in UT Dallas. First semester we learn R, and then we use Python. But you can also watch this video if you're interested. And if you go to 1 minute, 1 minute 25 seconds or 5 minutes 55 seconds, then you can see the table that compare the R and Python. So it has its own pros and cons. So if you're interested, go watch this video. And yeah, and I personally prefer Python, and the guys from AT&T also prefer the Python. But if you feel R is the best one and you love R, you get a really good impression from R, then go ahead, because if you're good at R, then you can do everything in R. So almost everything, not entirely everything. So this is the video about the comparison between data analyst, data engineer, and data scientist. But I guess you already understood the difference, right? Because everyone talk about it. And if you don't, it's alright, because they're kind of shared a lot of comments. So data engineer, they get a data from the big data, and data analysts use that data to analyze and report to the management, senior management. And data science, they run the algorithms, and they decide what algorithms they want to use, something like that. So yeah, this video is kind of good to explain the whole stuff. And if you meet the real person in the firm, then he will explain more, because these titles are totally different in each firm. So like one has a title of the data scientist, but he can do the work of the data analyst. So it depends on the firm. So you just try to contact the people outside and try to understand more. Yeah, so this is my last slide. So thank you for coming to our very first training program. So that's all. So if you have any questions, yeah, I'll be here for extra 10 minutes, I guess. So thank you.